these people really out here playing with these folks' money and thought nothing was gonna happen? What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Bofino1, bringing you guys in another YouTube video. So today I wanna talk about the current situation with the economy in a sense and what's been happening in, I can say, the White House and the legislation between Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi and what recently happened. So for those of you who don't know, there's been this whole debate or argument between, the Democrats and the Republicans and the House, etc., the president, all that stuff with regarding the coronavirus relief package. And many of you have maybe already received it, which is the $600. If you didn't receive it this past weekend, you'll be receiving it probably Monday when this video is supposed to be coming out. So there was this whole issue where if you went through the bill, the coronavirus relief bill, it was talking about, so much money for this, so much money for that. And there was an issue where the president felt as if the citizens of the United States should be getting more than just $600. So for those of you who don't know, the bill kind of, like I said, talked a lot about different parts of the country should be getting X amount of dollars. It discussed about like extending unemployment. So for those that are still on unemployment, a lot of people's was getting ready to run out end of 2020, right? So there was an extension for it as well as giving more money. So you have some people that are getting, let's just say, for example, $200 every 2 weeks, $300 every 2 weeks. Well, there was going to be an extra benefits to it. So let's say you're getting $300 every 2 weeks, right? Well, you're also going to be getting an extra $300 per week. So that's pretty much 300 times 3, which is $900 every 2 weeks, or $1,800 a month. Depending, it could be different depending on how much you're getting, but I'm just using that as an example, which was half the amount of money that was given before. However, this was to help, like I said, relieve people of a lot of the stress, as the extra money that was given earlier in 2020 had been cut off for quite some time. So that was part of it as well. The $600 was given for every U.S. citizen, single person that makes $75,000 or less. Couples, I believe it's like $150,000. You have a dependent, you get a $600 for every dependent that you have. So due to all this, there was so much backlog. So the week before last, the president was supposed to sign the bill so people would be able to get their money pretty much before New Year's. Well, because he slowed around and waited until I believe it was like Sunday night or early Sunday, a lot of people didn't receive their checks. And there's still a lot of people that didn't receive their checks. And it was because he felt that people should be getting more. Because of that, because of the debate between all the different parties, it slowed down the process. And a lot of people were like, hey, I need my money. I'm getting ready to get kicked out. You need to sign this bill, a lot of stuff. And so for those you don't know, Mitch McConnell was like for the Republicans, Nancy Pelosi is for the Democrats. So those two have kind of been going back and forth. And due to that, their houses / homes, whatever you want to call it, were vandalized. So looking at this over here, this past Saturday, Mitch McConnell door was vandalized. And someone wrote, "Where's my money?" and said, "Mitch kills the poor." So that's what was written on his door. On Nancy Pelosi's door said, "2K, cancel rent, we want everything." And like I said, this has a lot to do with the whole legislation system slowing around with people. A lot of people are literally, like I said, on their last leg. Like for people that are working, that $600 is like, okay, it's better than nothing. I'm gonna pocket it, put it in my savings or whatever. That's just extra gravy money. You got a lot of people that are on their last leg, getting to get kicked out of their homes, their apartments. They can't even put food on the table, right? So for a lot of people, this was like do or die. And the fact that it took them so long to just get the $600 out that some people still have not received, let alone the $2,000, really was a big deal for a lot of people. And like I said, like I've said in other previous videos, if they don't do something about the economy and they don't try to get more money in people's pockets and start really getting jobs back, because some people's jobs are gone. Like the restaurant industry, where a lot of people were laid off, those jobs are pretty much gone as of right now until we get until the vaccine gets out there enough, or distributed enough, right? So you're gonna have the have and have nots, and if they don't get more money into people's pockets, you're gonna have people robbing. It's kind of like this, right? Oh, okay, I see that person got it. Okay, I don't have it, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna steal it. That's where all that rioting and stuff started from earlier in was it like midsummer or something like that? You had a lot of people rioting because of that. People were losing their jobs. People were rioting also for a lot of stuff, that was going on in the world at the time, injustice and stuff. But at the same time, people were robbing because they were hungry. They needed stuff, right? They needed money. And that's what happens. Crime rate will go up if they do not figure out a way to stimulate this economy. Because for $600, some people got that money, gone. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like they didn't even see it. And that's how, you know what I'm saying? So until they really start trying to figure out ways and look at ways to stimulate the economy and keep an influx of money coming in, we're going to have this issue going on for quite some time. Their houses are going to get vandalized. More and more people are going to, you know, lose their jobs. More and more people are going to start robbing, stealing, all that stuff. You can expect all those different things to happen because this virus is still spreading. Yes, there's vaccines coming out, but the amount and the rate that it's coming out is not fast enough for the amount that it's spreading. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that need to change. And I usually, like I said, I don't make usually like these kinds of videos regarding like Republicans and all that stuff, but I thought this was something in terms of the people, right? This is for the people. So yeah, something has got to get done. And I'd love to know you guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. I'd love to have a discussion about this just because it's something that hits home, right? You know, people losing their jobs. I mean, heck, you could lose your job. I could lose my job. You just don't know, right? And that's the scary part about it. We don't know what's going to happen next, really. So let me know your guys' thoughts about this down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll chat with you later. Peace, Fun Army.